Welcome to the Henry Ford's Innovation Nation. I'm Mo Rocca. This will be unbelievable. Coming up, clothes that could put your washer out to pasture. How the Commodore of Ketchup changed the way we shop. Relieving the pressure of your parking predicament and zeroing in on all that is lost. Now on the Henry Ford's Innovation Nation. The word nano gets a lot of play these days. There's nanoparticles, nanotechnology. Book 'em, nano. Now there's nano clothing. And no, it's not the new size that models wear. Here's Adam Yamaguchi.
Nano clothing. It definitely sounds futuristic. Maybe something you'd find characters wearing in a sci-fi film. In reality, it is an incredibly small technology that could have a massively big impact on what we wear and if we wash it. And we're not talking about 50 years from now. This is happening right now. This is 21-year-old Amir Patel. He is the founder of Silic, a highly specialized kind of shirt that uses nanotechnology. And as you can see, it is no ordinary shirt. This kind of shirt makes a clean break from what we've always known, engineered using nanotechnology to become a material that doesn't easily stain and even repels most liquids altogether. How? The fibers of the fabric have been manipulated deep down at the molecular level.
Nanotechnology is anything that can be measured on the nanoscale. When we look at our technology under a microscope on the fiber level, looking at each individual fiber of this fabric, we can see the technology there. It's basically forming all these little microstructures that are repelling water because it's creating a high surface tension.
The nanostructures in this fabric are designed to reject hydrogen atoms. And you'll remember from school, a molecule of water is made of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom.
When the water hits that structure, it's repelling the hydrogen because it doesn't like the chemicals that are in there, and it's rolling off.
As you can tell, the nanoscale is small. How small? Well, each human hair is about 100,000 nanometers wide. This nanotechnology could be applied to almost any fabric.
To show you how the properties work, I can just start with spilling just a little couple of drops of water on here, and you'll see that they kind of just float around on there. And I can just go and I can put it right back in the cup and touch it and confirm that it's dry.
Nothing.
Yeah.
We tested water, then a light-colored sports drink, a darker-colored sports drink, even soy sauce, and watched them all bead up. The material's so repellent to water-based liquids, they drift around as though floating on air. Then I wanted to put maple syrup to the test.
All right, so can I go ahead and try this?
Go ahead.
No way.
Maple syrup has a lot of water in it. Even though with a lot of sugar and it's not as viscous as other liquids, it will still roll right off. So anything water-based is not going to penetrate our shirts here.
I asked Amir what it takes to find success when doing something so new and slightly mind-bending.
Did you fear that this may not succeed?
I always got those notions from other people. They would always try to force their thoughts into my head saying, you know, no one's gonna want this, no one's gonna believe in this, no one's gonna wanna buy this. And sometimes when you really believe in an idea, you have to just drown out the rest of the world and just see what happens. So there is a big risk and an element of fear, but you have to push through it.
It was time to do a little comparison. I'm ready to become a human canvas. First, I tried a t-shirt with no nanotechnology involved.
This is a plain white shirt, and it shows everything that I spill on it. Oh. This is like an art project gone terribly, terribly wrong.
Time for a change. At this filming, only black Silic shirts were available to try.
This is a Silic shirt. Now I know that last example was a little over the top, but let's give this one a shot.
Wow.
Not a thing.
I experienced for myself what you see here over and over. This technology seems like a thing of the future, but it is now and ready to make its mark on the world. A mark that won't leave a stain.
Coming up, tapping into the science of ketchup flow, the parking pal in your pocket, and keeping your keys from creeping away. But first, it's time for the Mo You Know. Email has changed the way the world communicates. Do you know who invented email? Was it A, a 14-year-old boy, B, a team of computer engineers? Or C, a florist in Nashville? Answer coming up just moments from now. Welcome back from checking your inbox. Just before the break, we asked, who invented email? If you said A, a 14-year-old boy, you are correct. In 1978, New Jersey high school student and immigrant from India, Shiva Ayyadurai, built the email system that is largely what we use today. Of course, some people dispute this claim, since electronic communication started with the telegraph and Morse code. But you can't argue with a government. In 1982, Shiva was granted the U.S. copyright for the word email. And if that wasn't enough, Shiva recently took another role in pop culture history. In 2014, he married Fran Drescher from the hit TV show The Nanny. And that's really the Mo you know. Well, hello there. This is the Heinz house in Greenfield Village at the Henry Ford. It's the boyhood home of H.J. Heinz, the king of ketchup, the master of mustard. But Heinz wasn't just the commodore of condiments. He also changed the way the world shopped. H.J. Heinz was the founder of the Heinz Company, well known today for all the good stuff you love to put on hot dogs and hamburgers. The Henry Ford's Mark Gruther enlightened me on the prescient Prince of Pickles and how he innovated the packaging of food items to earn shoppers' trust and loyalty. I love my condiments, but I never really think about where they come from.
Right. It's hard to think of them even being grown in the first place, but no, they got to be grown, they got to be processed, they got to be packaged.
Packaging was the key to H.J. Heinz's success. One innovation was to use a bottle not just as a container, but also as a marketing tool.
Packages it in clear jars, clear glass jars. And again, prior to this, there's people packaging things in all kinds of colored glass, which it might be good stuff, but you're never quite sure until you open it. So it's all about the sort of proof of how good this is. He kind of understands the salesmanship of it, if you will.
Interesting, because colored glass, very pretty, but
Yeah.
clear glass...
Clear glass gets you to the product. You can at least see what's in there.
H.J. not only wanted people to see his products, he wanted people to recognize his products immediately. So Heinz started transforming the shapes and sizes of his bottles to make them unique to the condiments inside. We're talking about the packaging. I mean, this bottle has no label.
But we know exactly what it is. It's a Heinz ketchup bottle.
And with the bottle's distinctive shape, science plays a role in getting the ketchup to flow.
It's got that nice 57 embossed in there, which helps you get the ketchup out if you know how. So actually, if you tap here, this is where you can actually start getting the ketchup to flow out.
So the 57 is a sweet spot for getting your ketchup out.
Indeed.
The angle of the bottle and the tapping on the neck allow air to seep in, relieving the pressure, allowing the coagulated ketchup to cascade onto your French fries. There are so many stories abound about the 57. Why 57?
Again, it's part of his marketing savvy. The understanding is he just thought that was a good number. 7's got a good ring to it.
And I have to say, 57 is a good number.
It is a great number.
58 just kind of goes 58. How much time do you think he spent trying to figure out where the sweet spot was?
I don't know. For all I know, he had a whole team of people hammering away on ketchup bottles all day. We really do not know that. We just know the result's the one.
You know, for that answer, I'm going to go to MIT.
Very good.
I was curious how many people knew the secret to the 57 on the bottle. That's where you got to tap
the bottle 57 times to get it.
I have no idea.
I don't even know what that means.
Keep at it. Pouring ketchup is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. You know that.
Yeah, I guess. Now I do.
All right, so keep going. You're almost there. You're on your own, sister. She smacked the bottle for quite a while before getting the ketchup to come out. Oh, it's going. It's gory at this point. When I showed her the 57 sweet spot, the ketchup flowed, giving her the confidence to pour condiments. There was just one more thing. And now, Cousin Charlie, you need to get all of that back in the bottle. Hold on to the 57. Hold on to the 57. That'll make it work. Here. After just a tiny break, putting circling the block in your rear view mirror. And how the lost can always be found. These stories and vocabulary up next. But right now, here's more of the Mo You Know. Who co-invented the world's first artificial heart? Was it A, Madame Curie, B, Marcus Welby, MD, or C, Tigger? That answer is fewer than 200 heartbeats away. Stay tuned. We're back, and you can't stop counting your pulse. Before the break, we asked, who was the co-inventor of the world's first artificial heart? If you said C, Tigger, then you are correct. Yes, the voice of Tigger, actor Paul Winchell, was an inventor as well as an actor. Winchell and his inventing partner, Dr. Henry Heimlich, of Heimlich maneuver fame, received a patent for their artificial heart in 1963. It proves that bouncing isn't the only thing that Tiggers do best. That's the Mo You Know. When you're racing somewhere in your car, you've got so much to worry about. Am I going too fast? Why is this so slow? Yikes, I might be late. Finally, you get to your appointment, and there's no place to park. Okay, no honking. Allie Ward has a plan for your parking predicament.
If you drive, you must park. And you probably know that parking also means practicing some serious patience.
With the number of new parking technologies on the rise, it's fair to say that lives are changing every day for commuters in cities nationwide.
We traveled to Baltimore, Maryland, known by some as the City of Neighborhoods, to meet entrepreneur Eric Meyer. He knows that in ballooning urban neighborhoods, like his, finding a parking place is like looking for a needle in a haystack. And so, he came up with a parking app and fittingly called it Haystack. The objective? Eliminate guesswork from the parking process, save time, and reduce stress.
We're on the precipice right now of technology completely transforming the way that people drive and the way that they park. And there's a lot of different approaches to do this. Haystack takes a less cost-intensive, crowdsourced approach that allows neighbors to kind of take control of this and put parking in their hands.
So what's the first step to using Haystack? Let's say I'm in my car, I cannot find a place to park, and I really need a spot. What do I do?
So simple. You would just go ahead and with one touch, you'd hit find a spot, drop your pin to where you want to look, and then there you go. It'll start telling you spots that are available. And the advanced matching algorithm is even going to match a car down to the inch.
Really? So if I'm driving, let's say, an RV, it's not going to put me in a tiny car spot?
That's correct.
We decided to take Haystack for a test run. Let's find a spot.
Okay, let's go find a spot. Just go ahead and pull the Haystack app up. Here's where we are. And then I'm just going to hit find a spot and confirm my location. And it's gonna map, there we go. Someone has a spot right there. So it's an SUV, street parking. That's the kind of efficiency, that's the kind of social parking community that we're trying to develop here.
Let's take the spot.
There we go, she sees me, there we go. And voila.
In addition to saving you time and stress, the app facilitates an anonymous business transaction. The person taking the spot pays a little money but saves a lot of time. The person leaving the spot makes a little money. There are other technologies out there too, not only helping you find street parking in residential and commercial areas, but also searching more specific environments, like shopping malls, for instance. Some apps can direct you to vacant spots, such as ParkMe. Others help guide you to which lots have the most vacancies in a certain part of town, like Parkopedia. Some apps help you remember where you parked, including Find My Car, and still others help you pay, like Park Mobile. Because we all know if you park, chances are you will need to pay. New parking tech is not only in your smartphone, it's on city streets too. Since the first 5-cent meter was introduced in Oklahoma City in 1935, parking meters have stood like rows of tin soldiers, ready to collect cash. These days, the original model is slowly going the way of the payphone, vanishing one by one, transmuted to the realm of nostalgia. But the function remains very much alive. The big difference? Modern technology allows you to pay in multiple ways, using your debit or credit card to pay at some meters. Or, in cities like San Francisco, you can call in a payment and refill your meter too. And increasingly, you can just open an app and your payment is a click away. Technology making our lives a little easier and our neighborhoods more connected. Meanwhile, back in Baltimore.
How weird is it that you've just interacted in her life in this way that you wouldn't otherwise?
It's pretty neat what technology can do.
Coming up, you could soon be missing things. And if you stick around, the one thing you won't miss is vocabulary. All that next. Now here's something you get better at as you get older. Losing things. Who took the keys? Where are my glasses? I know I had 3 kids here this morning. Well, now that misplaced terror could be a thing of the past. The boomerang. You throw it, and it always comes right back. When I say always, I pretty much mean never. Today, if you want your lost belongings to boomerang back to you, technology can help. There are several innovations out there to keep your things from wandering away for good. Chris Herbert and Christian Smith are a duo who came up with a device called Tracker Bravo.
We realized, oh, well, you can't lose something if it's tied to you. So we started wirelessly tethering all of our belongings together.
It was very tough starting up, where Christian and I were in the garage and working all the time while our family thought we were kind of crazy.
The outcome of all that work is a little device that can be attached to nearly anything, from keys to a wallet to a bike. First, attach it, then track it by using the app on your smartphone. If you lose an item, you'll be able to locate it immediately, as long as it's within 100 feet of your smartphone. What's unique is the Crowd GPS network feature. The smartphones of other Tracker Bravo users will serve as antennae of sorts, anonymously sending you a GPS locator when their smartphones come within range of your lost item. In the San Francisco area, innovator Ben Wild came up with a different way to track items, with IOTA. This also works with your smartphone and is a 2-part system. One part is the tracking device, the other, the home base. Home base has a range of 2 to 4 miles and uses a crowdsourced approach to expand the coverage footprint. The more home base units there are, the more coverage there is. And Ben knows growth in innovation begins with the growth of some high-tech building blocks.
When you integrate hardware and software and smartphones, then you can actually create so much more value than if you just had hardware or software by itself.
The outcome is a high-tech way to keep tabs on children and pets or bikes. And it even has a motion sensing capability for use in home security. Then there's the Tile. Just 1/3 the size of a credit card, this little tracker also attaches easily to whatever you want to track. It too uses the crowdsourced locating system. So when other Tile users with smartphones pass by your lost item, the crowd lets you know. It sounds like the days of stressing about keeping track of your items may soon be over, at least for some. So what are you waiting for? Lose your stuff. Chances are good that it'll just boomerang right back to you. In a moment, if learning is a gift, then Allie Ward is your word fairy. Vocabulary is next.
In Mo's story on the Heinz house and food packaging, he said,
The Henry Fords
So, old H.J. Heinz knew long ago that the world would love us some pickles. So, in my vanishing one by one, transmuted to the realm of nostalgia. Transmute is a verb. It means to change from one nature, substance, form, or condition to another, to transform. So what I was saying is that new technology is on the verge of making parking meters pretty much extinct. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even listening to myself right now, because I'm just jonesing for those pickles I talked about. And that is your vocabulary for the week. I'm Allie Ward.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us today. Someday you too can be on the Henry Ford's Innovation Nation. Just remember, dream big and don't quit. I'm Mo Rocca.